What if I told you that almost every country on Earth is drowning in debt? The United States, China, Europe, Japan, all of them owe trillions. So here's the question no one asks. If everyone is in debt, then who is getting paid? Because in any system, debt always has a creditor. And once you find out who that is, you'll realize the world doesn't work the way you were taught. This is Finance TED Official, and today, we're exposing the greatest financial mystery of the modern world. The debt that never ends. Look at the numbers. The United States alone owes over $34 trillion. Japan, over 260% of its GDP. Europe, trillions. China, trillions. Developing nations, crushed under loans they may never repay. Every year, governments borrow more. Every year, debt grows faster than economies, and somehow, the system doesn't collapse. That should scare you, because in your personal life, debt has consequences. Miss payments, you lose your house, your car, your freedom. The government, they just keep borrowing. So the real mystery isn't why countries are in debt. The real mystery is why no one ever demands full repayment. Simple answer that's wrong. Most people answer this question with confidence. Countries owe money to other countries. Sounds logical, right? The US owes China, Europe owes America, Japan owes someone else. But here's the problem. If you add it all up, countries as a group owe more than they are owed. That's mathematically impossible unless the creditor is outside the system. So if nations aren't the real creditors, who is? Follow the money, not the flags, to understand the truth. You have to stop thinking in terms of countries and start thinking in terms of institutions. Because when governments borrow, they don't borrow from thin air. They borrow from central banks, commercial banks, financial institutions, bond markets, pension funds, insurance companies, and at the center of all of it is money creation itself. The shocking truth about debt, here's the part most people never learn in school. When governments borrow money, that money is created at the moment of lending. It didn't exist before. When a government issues bonds, banks buy them. Central banks support them, new money enters the system, but here's the trap. The principal is created. The interest is not, which means mathematically, there is always more debt than money available to repay it. Let that sink in. Debt is not meant to be eliminated. It is meant to be permanent. So who really gets paid? If debt never ends, then who benefits? Not countries. Not taxpayers, not workers. The real creditor is the financial system itself. System where interest is guaranteed, risk is socialized, losses are bailed out, profits are privatized, banks earn interest, bondholders earn yield, institutions collect fees, governments change, presidents come and go, but debt remains. Why America is the center of it all. Now let's talk about the United States. America has the world's largest debt, yet the strongest financial power. Why? Because US debt is issued in US dollars, and the dollar is the global reserve currency. That means oil is priced in dollars, trade is settled in dollars, global debt is denominated in dollars. So when the US borrows, the world absorbs it. Other countries must earn dollars to survive. America creates them. That's not a coincidence. That's power. The debt trap for the rest of the world now. Imagine a developing country. They need money to build roads, hospitals, and infrastructure. They borrow in dollars, but they cannot print dollars. So they must export more, cut social spending, raise taxes, devalue their currency, and if they fail, they default. Assets are sold. Resources are privatized. Sovereignty weakens. Debt becomes control. Why this system never gets fixed? If the system is broken, why doesn't anyone fix it? Because it's not broken. It works exactly as designed. Debt keeps governments dependent, keeps populations working, keeps inflation manageable, keeps growth chasing interest. A world without debt would collapse this system overnight. The biggest illusion, here's the illusion you were taught, that governments borrow irresponsibly, that debt is a mistake, that one day it will be paid off. But the truth is darker. Debt is not a bug. It's the operating system. What happens next? So where does this end? Possibilities. Inflation slowly erodes. Debt currencies reset. Digital money replaces old systems. New creditors emerge. History tells us one thing. No debt-based system lasts forever. It only grows until it resets. So now you know the truth. If every country is in debt, the creditor is not a nation. It's the system that creates money itself. And the real question isn't, who do we owe? It's how long can this illusion survive? Comment below. Do you think this system will reset peacefully or collapse violently? The video. Subscribe for deep financial truths. Share this with someone who still believes debt is just numbers. This is Finance TED Official, where money meets reality.